Okay, everyone, so we pretty much did all the singles all the way. One inside and one chain, one single, and then singles, 9 double crochets where we have the squares. Okay, now we're going into the sides, and what are we going to do? We are going to skip the first square. So we're going to skip the first square here, and we're coming directly. I'm using back loop. I'm going to do my 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to come inside. That's 2, 3. I need to get my hand around the camera. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to do my 9th on top of the double crochet like that. But if you want to do just right on top of it, that's fine too. That's not a problem. We're also going to skip the first square here right after, and we're coming in and doing the singles. I'm grabbing back loops, so I have 2 chain and doing 2 singles on top of the double crochet also. So very easy, nothing to it. Grabbing back loops, and we're gonna do so we're gonna we skip the first one and the one right after. So we skip the first one, we did the 9, we skipped the next one, and now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do 8 singles on, not 8 singles, 8 squares with singles. Okay, we're gonna skip the 9th. We're gonna skip the 9th here. Okay, and then on the 10th one, we're gonna do the double crochet. So we're gonna fill in 8 squares with singles. Okay, so nothing to it. So we're gonna fill the 8 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 until here. So we're going to fill in with singles. Okay, I'll come back right after. And I made a mistake telling you that's 8. It's not 8. We're only going to fill in 7. That's why it's important always to look ahead of the video. So we skip one here in order to have our 9 double crochet stretched out. So we don't count this one. Or if you want to count that one, you can count that one to know when your next 9 is going to go. So we skip this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your 7th one. And if you count this one, it's 8. Okay. Now, on your 7th one, I'm going to count the 7 where we have the singles. Okay. So I started my singles right after I skipped the first square. Okay. So I skipped the first one right after my 9 double crochets and start my single right on top of the double crochet, going through 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to skip my 8th block, and I'm going to come in to my 9th block doing the 9 double crochets. Okay, I'll recap that with you once I am done over here, just to make sure that you don't get confused. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and my 9th one I'm going to do on the back loop on top of the double crochet. Okay, I'm going to skip this one again, and I'm coming to do my single on top of double crochet and continue with singles again. Using back loops because we're going to hide this blue afterwards, so only this can stand out. Okay, so let's recap that again. So we finished doing the single, we skipped a square, we did the 9 double crochets, we skip a square again, we did our single, started on top of the double crochet, and we did singles 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. We skip the 8th block, we go into the 9th, do the 9 double crochets. Skip the next block right after, do your single right on top of the double crochet, and continue on. So we'd skip this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to do 7 again. Okay, so we're going to count from here, not the one that we skipped. We're going to count from here and do 7 squares again with singles. So after skipping the first block again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with singles. Now we're going to skip the 8 and we're coming into the 9th and doing 9 double crochet. So I started my first double crochet on top of the double crochet. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th one. Okay, so we're going to skip the last one here. And we're going on top of the double crochet with single. And continue on your singles until we hit the square here again to do our 9 double crochets, exactly what we did on this side we have to do on this side. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Now I'm coming to the end after we do the 7 squares of singles because we skip 1. Okay, so I did my 7. We're going to skip this one. We skip 1, remember, 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end. We're going to do the double crochet on top of double crochet here, grabbing back loop. You don't have to grab back loop, but I did. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and my 9th one on the back loop on top of the double crochet. And of course, you know that you skip the first one right after. So pretty much going to do the same. We're going to skip it. Now I need to close it in. And I'm going into my yellow to create my petals. Okay, so now we're going to create the petals here of the flower. Okay, you guys, so I'm right at the edge, as you can see. So where we did our 1 chain, we are going to do a single. Try to hide our thread here. And here inside, we are going to do another single. I don't want my thread to be too loose. Okay, and now we are going to do 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to come inside of here, okay, on the next, actually on the first one here. Oops, and we need to do a triple double crochet. So we're going to take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Again, another triple crochet. Now let's get it in between where I did the back loops. If you didn't do back loops, then you can just go right over and cover everything up. 3. We're going to into the next space. And again, so we're going to have 5 times triple double crochet. Okay. Now, we're going to do a double. Well, not double, but turn twice. I don't know what you call that. We're going to do this, so 2 times. And just check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 and 2. Okay. 2 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it twice. Now we're going to do a normal double crochet and another normal double crochet. We're going to do half double crochet and another half double crochet, and on the last one we're going to do a single. So you got your first petal going across already. Okay. So let me just check something here. So we're going to come into our first, between the first double crochet and the second, we're going to come right between it, and we're going to do a single. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, we are going to count back 7 space. So you're going to turn, because we're doing triple double 3 times. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your 7th space, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. So we're going to do turn twice on your needle. So take out 2, and take out 2. Twice again into the next space. Take out 2, and take out 2. We're going to do double crochet 1, 2, 3. Next space we're going to do half. Next space we're going to do another half. And the last space we're going to do single. So you're going to have your first petal up already, and then we're going to skip 1 space. So we're going to skip this space, and we're going into the next one with a single and 15 chain again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're going to create the same thing, exactly what we did here. So triple double crochet. We're going to go back 7 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. So exactly what we did here, this is what we're going to do on the other one. Turn twice. We're going to do it 2 times. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. Next space, the same thing. Turn twice. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. As you see here, we have 2 of the triple double and 2 of the, whatever you call it, turn twice on your needle. I don't know. I can't remember all the codes. Nancy always needs to help me with this. And then 3 double crochet, and then 2 halves, and then a single. So now we're going into the 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do half and another half, and the last one single. We're going to skip a space and go into the next one, and then we're going to do the 15, and then of course we're going to skip a space and go into the next one, do the 15 again. So I'm going to do my 15 and meet you up again. Okay, so I've done my 15. I'm going to turn 3 times, so I think that's called a triple double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one. Take out 2, take out 2, 2, and 2. And again, turn 3 times. And again, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. And the last, no, we had done the 2. My mistakes. Only twice. We're going to turn twice. Okay. So take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. And again, we're going to turn twice. Take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. I know it looks funny when we look at it, but it's going to be beautiful at the end. Okay, so now we're going to do 3 regular double crochet. And then we're going to do 2 halves. And then we're going to do a single. Whoops, so here's the 2 halves. And the single. So we have another petal created. So now we got 3. You're going to have 1, 2, 3. Okay? You're going to skip a space and you're coming into this one here. So now you have your 1 petal there, your second one here, your third, your fourth, and now we're going to create this one here, okay? So we are going to come into where we have the double crochet here and do a single. We're going to come into the second one and do half and another half. So we're repeating it now. Double crochet, double crochet, another double crochet. So we have 3. We're going to turn twice. Take out 2, take out 2. And again, we're going to just check here. Half, half, double crochet, double crochet. Okay, so we're coming into the next one. Let me just check here quick. And take out 2. Okay, so we did a single, we did a 2 halves, we did 3 double crochet, we turned twice on the needle, and now we're going to turn 3 times. Okay, so we're going to do, take out 2, take out 2, we're going to turn 3 times, so we're going to have 4 on the hook. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. Okay, now we're going to do 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to come back in on top of the double crochet, well, the single I should say here, actually right in the center here of the double crochet, and we're going to do a single, another single, and another single. So we closed in that 5 chain with a single, okay, on top of the double crochet, and then 2 more singles. And then again, we're going to proceed with 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and turn again 3 times, and into the first one here. Take out 2, take out 2. Let me see if I'm right. Nope, that's wrong. Sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. No, I was right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, we're going to turn 3 times, so that's 4. We're coming in and doing the triple double crochet, exactly like we did here. So we have 1 more coming right in here. I want to hide this. Okay. So we have 3. Now we're only going to turn twice into the next one. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. Turn again. Twice only. Now we're going to do the double crochet, next space. So we had 3 double crochet here. Yep. So 1 more, so 3 double crochet and 2 halves and a single. So this is what it's starting to look like. Okay, exactly like we have on here. So now we are starting back again to create. We're going to come into the, like we did here, the first space. So we skip this one, we're going into the second one and create our 15 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're going to turn 3 times on the needle, count back 7 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're going to repeat the process all over again. So we have a triple, 2 times triple double. We're going to turn twice. And we're going to do take out 2, and take out 2. And again on the next space, take out 2, and take out 2. So we're going to repeat the same thing like we just did here. Okay? Like we did here. And then 3 double crochet. And then 2 halves. And then a single. On your last one, skip 1 space, and we start again with 15 chain. So you're going to repeat exactly the same thing as we did with this one here. And then we're going to follow through again with this one here. Okay? So if you need to rewind, then you can rewind, but we'll go through it one more time. I'm going to finish doing my 15. Don't forget you have to skip a space and come into the next one. Okay? Exactly like we did here. We skipped a space on the last one too. And we closed in, and then we started with our leaf flower. Okay, I'll meet you there. So I finished creating my 3 leaves, flowers, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we are here. We're going to skip 1. We're going to come into the center here, and then we are going to do, what was it, a single, 2 halves. Okay, yeah, so a single. We're going to do the 2 halves. We're going to do 3 double crochet. I have to grab it from the bottom. I don't want it to be popping up too much on the blue. When it's a lighter shade, it hides it when you're using a darker shade, right? So I'm going to go right in here and do single. I'm going to go right where I did my single blue. I'm going to go right in it. So 2 halves. I'm going to do 3 double. I'm going to turn twice. I'm going to do it again 2 times. Now I'm going to turn 3 times. Is it the triple double, I think we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to come down and close it with a single. Okay, exactly like we did here. Now we're going to do another single and another single, and then we're going to go chain 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to turn 3 times into the next space. turn twice into the next space, and again into the next space. And now we're going to do our regular double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do 2 halves. And 1 single. And there it is. And then we go back into the first space of the flower. So we come right into the first space here and create our 15 chain. So if you need to rewind, and if you're having it in a slower version on your computer, then it's much easier for you guys to follow. Okay? So just rewind it and go through it again slowly. I'll meet you at the end. Well, actually, no, not at the end. I'll meet you here at the edge, which doesn't change much, but we will get to the edge, which actually we are almost there. So I'm just going to finish my flower here because I'm almost at the edge now. I'm at the very edge, but we're just going to continue to do exactly, well, it doesn't change anything really. We're just going to continue to do exactly what we need to do where the flower is, and then we continue on with the same thing as we did, and then continue on again with the flower. So it really does not change anything. It's exactly the same thing all the way around. So I'll meet you at the end. So I wanted to come and show you the side because we left off right over here. So I continue doing my paddle through, did my single, because I did my 5 chain. I closed in with a single, another single, another single, 5 chain going up, and continued on with the triple double crochet and the 2 turning twice on the needle 2 times, and then 3 double crochet, 2 halves, and a single. So my single again is in between the first double crochet on the blue and the second, doing my 15, and I'm going to continue on the same way as it's on here. So nothing changed. It's always repeatedly the same thing. And I'll meet you at the end. So I finished creating my 3 leaves, flowers, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we are here. We're going to skip 1. We're going to come into the center here. And then we are going to do, what was it, a single? 2 halves, okay, yeah. So a single. We're going to do the 2 halves. We're going to do 3 double crochet. I have to grab it from the bottom. I don't want it to be popping up too much on the blue. When it's a lighter shade, it hides it when you're using a darker shade, right? So I'm going to go right in here and do single. I'm going to go right where I did my single blue. I'm going to go right in it. So 2 halves. I'm going to do 3 double. I'm going to turn twice. I'm going to do it again 2 times. Now I'm going to turn 3 times. Is it the triple double, I think we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to come down and close it with a single. Okay, exactly like we did here. Now we're going to do another single and another single, and then we're going to go chain 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to turn 3 times into the next space. Turn twice into the next space. And again into the next space. And now we're going to do our regular double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do 2 halves. And 1 single. And there it is. And then we go back into the first space of the flower. So we come right into the first space here and create our 15 chain. So if you need to rewind, and if you're having it in a slower version on your computer, then it's much easier for you guys to follow. Okay, so just rewind it and go through it again slowly. I'll meet you at the end. Well, actually, no, not at the end. I'll meet you here at the edge, which doesn't change much, but we will get to the edge, which actually we are almost there. So I'm just going to finish my flower here because I'm almost at the edge now. I'm at the very edge, but we're just going to continue to do exactly, well, it doesn't change anything really. We're just going to continue to do exactly what we need to do where the flower is, and then we continue on with the same thing as we did, and then continue on again with the flower. So it really does not change anything. It's exactly the same thing all the way around. So I'll meet you at the end. So I wanted to come and show you the side because we left off right over here. So I continue doing my paddle through, did my single, because I did my 5 chain. I closed in with a single, another single, another single, 5 chain going up, and continued on with the triple double crochet and the 2 turning twice on the needle 2 times, and then 3 double crochet, 2 halves, and a single. So my single again is in between the first double crochet on the blue and the second, doing my 15, and I'm going to continue on the same way as it's on here. So nothing changed. It's always repeatedly the same thing. And I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so we pretty much finished doing all of our flower all the way around. And now we have 2 more rows. The last row is single crochet with picot, as you see here, but we need to attach the flowers together. So we're going to grab right here on the edge. Actually, no, not at the edge. Sorry. Well, we could have, yes. Sorry about that. Sometimes the brain doesn't want to work too well. I guess it's overtiredness. Sorry about that. Single crochet. We're going to do chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can do the green if you want. I mean, you can choose whatever colors you want for that matter. And so we did 4. If your stitch is too tight, then do 5. We're going to come on the very first one here on the corner, and we're going to close it in. Okay, right on it. Close it in with a single. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain. We're going to come on the other corner here and close it in with single. Now you want to make sure that you grab well in the corner so you can stay nice and square. And my stitch is always so tight. It's always hard to get the first one in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And get this one on the corner here, like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So very simple. This row is nothing to it. So we're going to grab the corner here too. Of course, my stitch is very tight, so to get that first stitch in is okay, single, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and right up top on the first one here. So this is about it for this row. There's nothing to it. We're just attaching them together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's always a chain 4. If your chain is too tight, then do a chain 5. Always. And again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and into the corner, like that. We're going to do that all the way around, including from here to here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to come right on the edge here. One, 2, 3, and 4. And again to this edge here too. One, 2, 3, and 4. And back onto the next flower. So pretty much this is what it is. All the way around. Okay, you guys, so we're pretty much on the last row with the singles. I closed in with the slip stitch. Sorry about the noise, but my neighbors are making all kinds of noise. So I'm coming in with singles, 2 singles, okay, because I'm at the edge. Doesn't matter where you are, it's 2 singles, 3 chain. We're doing the picot. Oh my God, the construction around here, it never ends. 2 more singles. Okay, so it's like as if we're doing this here, okay? And then in the middle, so we're gonna come here with a single. We are going to do one single in the middle here where the thing is, the leaf, 3 chain, and picot. Now, my picot, I like to close it with slip stitch because I don't like to leave gaps. And 2 more inside. I'm going to come into the next space and create 2 singles. So it's always repeatedly the same thing. 3 chain, 2 singles, next space, 2 singles, 3 chain, and 2 singles. We're going to have it like that. I'll meet you over here so I can show you what we're going to do, which is very simple also. It's just picot here in the middle, singles, picot, singles, and picot. So, but I'll show you when I get there. So we're getting here to this leaf, coming in, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and slip. 2, coming into the center, 2, 3 chain, slip, 2 more singles. So very simple, nothing to it, people. So this does it for this tutorial. Thank you so much, everybody, for being part of it. I will have the reveal shots on a little video at the end and display. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you until the next time. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.